YouTube, what's going on, YouTube family? It's your boy Caleb. We back with another video, man. Y'all, if y'all are new to the channel, first off, I want to say thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead, leave a like and subscribe if you're new. I know you're probably new to this channel. You know, we're just getting things like up and running over here and whatnot. So, this video, I'm gonna be talking about lighting up every room you enter into, and to light it up by becoming a beacon of light, igniting that light within other people and bringing that out of them. You know what I mean? So yeah. Focus on curating and attracting a life of fulfillment. You know, a lot of people build their lives based off of a job, based off of a paycheck and how much their job pays them, right? But they end up not being fulfilled by this job that they have, right? And yeah, they might be able to get the paycheck they want. They might be able to get the money that they want. They might be able to get the success that they're looking for. But is that bringing you fulfillment? Is what you're doing bringing you fulfillment? And if it's not, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Like, I'm not trying to say like don't pay your bills or anything like that. You got to do what you got to do, make things work. But you want to attract and create a life of fulfillment. You don't want to like do something or like do work based off of a paycheck, based off of success, if it's not going to bring you fulfillment. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to just attract success to be successful. You want to have a fulfilling life. So ask yourself, is what you're doing fulfilling you? Does this thing that you're doing fulfill you? And one way you can make sure or see if something is fulfilling you or not is if you enjoy the process of things. Because with all great things, especially when it comes to like a vision, right? A vision, success, a dream, goals, achievements, just anything you want to achieve, right? Like your purpose, anything like that, you got to go through the process. And that's one thing that is like a lot of successful people can understand. They understand the law of process. You know, like there's a process for all things. When it comes to getting anywhere from point A to point B, when it comes to making progress, there's a process. You gotta understand the law of process. So when you're going through the process of something, do you enjoy the process? Or are you like, I'm not really enjoying the process and like it's bothering you? Because during your process, there's going to be like some certain hardships that may arise. And you don't want the hardships to arise, but it's just a byproduct of the process. But because you enjoy doing what you're doing, because this thing that you're chasing, the thing that you're attracting, the thing that you're curating brings you fulfillment, you know, you don't get bothered by the hardships. You don't get bothered by it. You actually enjoy the process, and it doesn't even seem like a process. You're just doing what you already love. You know what I mean? Next, how do you receive value? So when it comes to relationships, by the way, I did upload a video all about relationships. If you haven't seen that yet, make sure you go watch that. We got some good information on there, man. But yeah, when it comes to relationships, there's value givers and there's value takers. And that's just the nature of relationships. You know what I mean? Like, all relationships are based off of giving value and taking value. Or not even necessarily taking value, but giving value and receiving value, right? And that's literally just the nature of relationships. That's just how it works. And a lot of relationships won't be equal when it comes to giving and taking. Like, for example, our parents are one for sure. Like, there's no way we can ever like repay that value that our parents gave us by raising us, right? But like we can't give that value back, because that's some value that they gave to us that like we can't pay back. It's just crazy. Like, that's one way that we do give it back is by being respectable to them, being kind to them, loving them, and also taking care of them when they're older years, when they're older in age, you know what I mean? And their elderly ages, you know what I mean? Their senior years. So yeah, back to what I was saying, right? How do you receive value? Take note of who's being kind to you in your life. Take note who's giving you value in your life and who's being kind to you. And how do you respond to their kindness that you are receiving? Because a lot of times we're actually receiving a lot of kindness from people that may or may not go unnoticed. I'm not gonna lie, and we got to be more aware of that as people, me and you both. Because, you know, I'm speaking for myself, I'm speaking for you as well, but you know, it's just good advice to just be more kind to the people that are already being kind to us, especially like for family members, siblings, parents. You know, they're really just there supporting us a lot. And it's good that we nurture back and support them back, and even like reciprocate that, but not even just reciprocate that, but give them more kindness, give them more love in return, and try to just always give more value than we take. You know what I mean? So some simple ways that you can receive value better and just be more aware of it is just, especially like for the value that's like unconditional, right? Like it comes from like siblings, parents, cousins, uncles, aunts, family members, even friends that you had for a long time. Like I was talking about friendships that were like for 2+ years, 1+ year, even 6 months, just good friendships, just simple, kind words, you know, simple thank yous, simple, just like sincere appreciation. That's what people crave. So if you're gonna take one thing from this video, really, what's it called? Give out sincere appreciation and genuine praise and lavish it, like lavish praise and appreciation. Give that out to people more, not even just like your friends and families, but like strangers too, random people you see on the street. You know, you're walking down the street or something like that, give a little stranger a smile or something, you know, just simple things like that go a long way. Next, being more aware on how you give value. Now, giving value is very easy. Just be a good person, be a genuine person. I'll let you know, I want to say be a good person, but be a genuine person. Like be sincerely and genuinely. My bad, y'all. I just had a notification pop up on my phone. I had to read that for a second. But yeah, sincerely and genuinely give appreciation to people, because that's what people crave. I'm telling you, people crave it. If you gotta, I'm telling you, start giving that to your family members too and your friends, because like I feel like as people we gotta like give appreciation more and like sincerely give it, like literally give sincere compliments, give genuine appreciation. If you like the way that someone's dressing, nice little like style that's unique to them, give them their praise for that. They'd be like, hey, I like the way you dress. It's cool. I never seen anyone dress like that, you know, like that's really special and I like it. I mess with it. If someone got like I don't know, you know what I mean though, right? Like be sincere and lavish with your praise and appreciation towards people. Don't give value to people, like don't give kindness, kind words, love, appreciation to people because you want a benefit from them or something, right? Do it because you will bring that person joy and happiness. Do it because that's just what you want to do. And like do it without, give value. Okay, well, what I'm trying to say here is like give value without expecting anything in return. Do this all the time. Like literally, anytime you can give appreciation to someone, why won't you do it? Why not? I know I've been working on this. I'm not gonna lie. I've been working on this myself because I've been really like waking up to the fact like, you know, I gotta give people more appreciation sometimes. Like I've been waking up to that. I'm not gonna lie. As people, it's like we should really give lavish praise and appreciation to people whenever the opportunity presents itself. So yeah, like I was saying though, you don't want to do this because you want something out of that person though. You do it because, you know, you want to give that person joy, happiness, and you want to make that person just feel good and just give them like a beacon of light, a beacon of hope, a beacon of just like positivity throughout their day. It goes a long way. I'm telling you, it does. It really goes so much farther than we can think. So share your gifts with other people. You know, maybe this is not probably going to be resonating with a lot of people, but like if you have gifts and you're aware of your gifts, I also uploaded a video about that too, about gifts. If you haven't seen that, make sure you go watch that. But share your gifts with other people as well, and with everybody, you know, like strangers. Just share your gifts. You know, if you get what I'm saying here, just share your gifts. All right, one of the greatest gifts you can give someone is the gift of showing them and telling them and letting them know that there's greatness in them as well, and encouraging them and hitting that light within them to be greatness and to really be who they are, which is greatness. And one way we can do this is by giving encouragement, especially as men. If you're a man watching this video, that's one thing that healthy men are supposed to like embody. They embody giving others encouragement. And it goes either way though. It's for men and women. Just giving people sincere and genuine belief in themselves and encouragement and just words of encouragement. There's a love language. What's that love language? I'm thinking about words of affirmation. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not words of affirmation. I'm talking about words of encouragement. Giving people words of encouragement and showing them, telling them that they can do this can help them give them belief in themselves, especially if they don't see that belief in themselves. If they don't see it, if you can just tell someone like you got this, like if someone is like telling you about some future endeavor they want to do or something like that, right? And you tell them like I believe in you, like you actually got this, that's gonna ignite something in them. It's gonna ignite something in it. If you could do it lavishly too, with sincerity and genuineness, oh, it's gonna hit that light. It's gonna hit that light on them, hit that switch. And that's what I'm talking about. Light each room you enter in, and you do this by lighting up other people, and then you light up the world. That's how the whole world becomes like a ball of, like a disco ball of light almost, because you hit like a light here on this person, and then that light ripples out to that person that just hit that person. Okay, hold on. Okay, y'all. So that person that just got like that light, right? Now they're gonna go hit a light on someone else, and it's like a ripple effect. You know what I mean? Sincere and genuine encouragement can actually liberate someone and change their belief in themselves. And this lets them know that the opinion of someone else or their belief system is not the reality. The reality is what is their belief system, and the reality is their opinion of themselves. So when you give encouragement to someone, you're literally having that person believe in themselves. Show and tell people and encourage people that they are greatness, as long as they don't underestimate like their own potential. Be a beacon of light in everybody's lives that you're in. You know, like you ever just see that person that's like just always like high positive, like high vibes and just positive, right? And like when they're around, like everybody around them also just feels better. Be that person. You can be that person. Be that person. You can literally brighten people's day with a simple gesture. Just like simple things like holding a door open, smiling, remembering their names and their last conversation you had with them. So the next time you bring them up, next time you see them, you can like bring that up, bring that last conversation up or anything like that. You know what I mean? Remembering names too is a good one. That's a real good one. Try to remember names. If you can remember everybody's name that you meet, I know that sounds like a little bit crazy because like, it's like, how are you going to like remember someone's name, right? When you like meet a lot of people, it's like you meet a lot of people and it's like, you know, you're not gonna remember everybody's name, but just try the effort. You'll surprise yourself of how good you can remember people's name. Just simple gestures like holding the door open, smiling at strangers, smiling at random people that are in your vicinity go a long way. Being a beacon of light, hope, positivity, goodness, whatever you want to call it, it is a choice. You know, you can either choose to be a beacon of light. You can either choose to be a light being, or you'll just choose to not be. You'll just fade away pretty much. Yeah, shine bright and light others up, and light up every room that you're sent into, and watch your quality of life go up and theirs. So say nice things, smile, do kind gestures. Both of your qualities of life will go up. And I can assure you that is very true. Next topic is attraction over ego. Attract people with love and support. Don't like use your ego. Don't be out of an ego-based mindset. Attract people, like literally bring them to you with your own light. If you know what I mean, attract people with genuine love and sincere support. You know, no one likes a bragger. No one likes someone with like a narcissistic mindset. You want to be optimistic. You want to be welcoming, approachable, and you want to be genuine. You want to be so welcoming that people like are willing to come up to you, are willing to speak to you, are like drawn to you almost. Like I've seen this happen too. Like some people just have the ability that just draws people to them, and that's because of how genuine they are. They have like this aura of generosity and sincerity. Another thing is a good attitude. Good attitude will push you so much further in business and in love life and in life in general. A good attitude will push you further than you can ever expect or ever even think of. Just always have that good attitude. You know, you don't want to be that person that like has like a cloud over their head, like a rainy, gloomy cloud over their head. Because when you enter into a room, that rainy, gloomy cloud comes with you. You know what I mean? So you want to bring in like the skies, bring in the light with you, bring in like the heavens with you while you're entering rooms, while you're approaching people and things like that. Because that aura is just like, it's just like, that aura though, it follows you in a way. It follows you in a way. So you don't want to be like a self-centered, narcissistic person. You want to be a loving person that's like welcoming, approachable, talkative, and like talkative to people. Also, when you bring a good attitude with you, you just naturally like inspire people too. And this is also a way to light up that spark in other people, because when they see someone with such a good attitude, it makes them also want to be in a good attitude. And that's just another way of hitting like these beacons of light within people, thus once again making the whole world into like a disco ball of light. You know what I mean? Just like light hits this person, and that person brings that light to this person, and then that person brings that light to that person. Earlier in the video, we talked about givers and takers. You want to be a giver. Now, like I said, everybody are givers and takers. Like you and me are all givers and takers, and all people are as well. You know, in some relationships we give, some relationships we take, and some relationships we receive, and some relationships we all give and take. And that's just the nature of relationships. You know what I'm saying? This is friendships, siblings, families, you know, husband, wife, spouses, girlfriend, boyfriends, all things like that. But you want to be more of a giver than a taker. When you give more than you take, people will end up giving to you more, because people will appreciate that generosity. Now, also, like I was saying in that other video I uploaded about relationships, you're gonna have value takers sometimes when you just give to people and they're like either not appreciative of it, ungrateful of it, and they're like kind of like just you're kind of like getting used in a way, you know what I mean? But you know, you got to be wise, you got to have discernment, you know what I mean? But always be more of a giver than a taker. That's like the broad line of it. Obviously, you can tell like if someone is unappreciative of your kindness, and they're misusing your kindness for weakness or something like that. I don't know, but anything like that, you know, you'll be able to tell. You'll be able to tell. But be more of a giver than a taker. Be a beacon of hope in people's lives, even if it's just by doing small things like remembering things, like remembering their names, remember their conversations and things that you talked about, remembering their interests. People love their interests, right? Like people love their interests. Like as people, we love what we're interested in. Like me, I'm interested in sports, I'm interested in cars, I'm interested in games like card games, Uno's, chess, things like that. When you talk about someone else's interests, they love that because it's what they love. But the small gestures like smiling, waving, saying good morning, saying good evening, things like that, small, genuine gestures can go a long way. Sometimes turn a person's whole day around. So yeah, thank y'all so much for clicking on this video, man. I hope this video helped you in any way. Tune into the next video. I love y'all. Peace.